Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm very excited because I'm gonna be starting a whole new series here on my channel, and it is gonna be called TikTok Made Me Buy It. Yes, so if you are on the clock app, as I refer to it, you can probably see that there is quite a lot of content to consume on there, from people doing dance videos to small businesses promoting their products. And if you know me, I love shopping, and I love shopping from small businesses. So a small business got me, and they got me good, and I'm going to be essentially reviewing one of their products today. So the shop that I'm going to be talking about today is Euphoric Sun, or Shop Euphoric Sun, however you want to go about it. And they're an Asian-inspired beauty and accessory brand. So you can get eyeshadow palettes, lip products, eyelashes, clothing, jewelry, and so on and so forth. It's a fairly well-rounded brand, and I think that their products are very, very cute. You guys can follow them on TikTok and look at all of their packing videos and a bunch of the little funny videos that they do there, or you guys can follow them on Instagram if you don't want to download the clock app, which I don't blame you, because once you download the clock app, it's very difficult to get out of the clock app. So without further ado, let's talk about the product. So this is the product in question. It's very, very cute. This is the Black Sesame eyeshadow palette. So the palette is this lovely matte cardstock with the palette on the inside. So the sleeve is a lovely cardstock, and you get the palette on the inside. Something that I really don't like about this palette is that the palette is a really snug fit into the sleeve, so sometimes it can be a bit of a challenge to pull it out. And I don't want to ruin the beautiful cardstock on it, because that would be unfortunate. So here's the palette as I'm sliding it out, and that's what it looks like. So here's the sleeve, and then here's the palette. There is a much more darker printing on the sleeve itself. So the sleeve is a lot more vivid in color than the palette itself. The palette looks a lot more washed out. So the bunny looks a lot more gray on the palette than on the sleeve. The sleeve, it looks a lot more, I guess you could say, black in tone. On the sleeve itself, you get the same design as on the palette, and then on the back you get the same ingredient list. So it's basically the same thing through and through. On the design, you get a really cute little bunny with these two, I want to say these are mochi with like black sesame paste on the inside. They're very, very good if you haven't tried them. And then on the inside of the palette, you have this really gorgeous mirror, so hopefully I don't blind you guys. And then you get the beautiful shades on the inside. From the bottom all the way to the top, we have Scarlet, which is this beautiful warm red tone. We have Black Sesame, which is a sparkly black. Then we have Obsidian, a dark matte black. On the second row, we have Kyanite, which is like a violet blue, followed by Lapis Stone, which is this kind of like purpley shimmer color, like a dark purple shimmer color. Next color is a gunmetal shade called Aphrodite. On the top row, we have Moonlight, this really pretty white pearl shimmer, followed by Marble, a pink pearl shimmer. And then lastly, we have Granite, which is a pressed silver glitter. Overall, I would say these colors are very gorgeous, and they go fairly well together. If it were me designing a palette, I would probably take out the second black, because I find it to be kind of redundant, but that's just me and my own personal opinion. I did use this palette before talking about it today, so I can give you guys my full unbiased thoughts as possible, because I am enamored by pretty colors and I want to really like small businesses products, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna give it to you guys straight as it is. I did run into some problems when I was using these colors. I did do one other look before filming this video, and I used basically every shade except the pressed glitter called Granite. I am wearing it on my eyes today if you guys want to see how pretty and reflective it is. I did notice that the matte shades do require some build up. So if you're a person who doesn't really like to build up their eyeshadows, I would say maybe skip the palette, because you do have to build them up a little bit in small washes of color, but at the max you'll probably need maybe 2 or 3 washes of color before you get full intensity. Personally, that doesn't bother me, but if it's something that bothers you, just thought I'd mention that. I will say though that the shimmers are absolutely beautiful. However, I had one problem with one of the shimmers, and that is Lapis Stone. For some reason, I couldn't get lapis stone to work the way that I wanted it to. I applied it dry, I applied it with a wet brush, but I still struggled to get that really nice intensity that I wanted. However, I have noticed in the past in my makeup escapades is that colors like lapis stone, for some reason, tend to all have the same problem. And I don't know if it's because of the color or the things needed to make the shade, but I find that they always tend to be difficult to apply. But once you do get it on the eyes, it's kind of just like a light shimmer of like a deep dark purple. Overall, it kind of reminds me of black, and I would have liked the shade to not be in the palette. But it is what it is. The other three shimmers, however, were absolutely beautiful. They are literally like butter. So if you know a good shimmer like I do, it literally feels like butter on the skin. It applies like butter with a brush. Absolutely stunning. The way I applied these three shimmers, Moonlight, Marble, and Aphrodite, was with a flat brush, and that gave me full control of the color, and they look absolutely beautiful. If you're concerned about having a pressed glitter in a palette, I understand, because sometimes in the past I've used pressed glitters and it's literally just glitter with then a bunch of wax underneath, and we don't want that. This, however, is full-on pure pressed glitter all the way through, and I'm actually gonna dip my finger straight into the palette and just kind of dig in. So I'm ruining my makeup for you guys, and you guys can see that it is just straight up pure pressed glitter, so you don't have to worry about it just being a waxy thing with a little bit of glitter on top. Really, really beautiful. If I can think of any other problems that I found with this palette, the next thing that I found was Black Sesame. I found it to be probably the patchiest of all of the other matte shades. The other matte shades are a little bit patchy, but nothing a little bit of build can fix. Black Sesame, however, looks the sheerest when you apply it on, even when you build it up. And I think it's probably because of the small little glitter reflex inside of the eyeshadow itself. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, you're supposed to wear it with Obsidian as a bottom base, because Obsidian is a lot more opaque in application than Black Sesame. So if you wear them together, you might get something really nice for a nice smoky eye sort of thing. But otherwise, again, this was me, I would probably take that shimmer out, because mostly I prefer a nice dark matte black in my palette as opposed to a dark matte and then like a sparkly black shimmer. But that's just me. So this palette retails for $16. So for the 9 eyeshadows you get, including the pressed glitter, you're paying about $1.75 per pan, which isn't bad, if I would say. That's actually really not bad. And I would say that they fairly compare to the ColourPop 9-pan eyeshadows, if you're familiar with those, or the 6-pan eyeshadows. Obviously, you're not going to be paying ColourPop prices because it's a small business, but there's something for you guys to compare it with. Overall, I really enjoyed the palette. I thought it was really cute. For $1.75 a pan, perfectly reasonable. If you guys are interested in purchasing the palette, you guys can check out the description. I put all the links there for your convenience. You can find the shop link, you can find the TikTok, and you can find the Instagram of the brand. So all of that stuff will be down there for you. Overall, if you guys know my rating system, if you're new here, I rate everything in number of bats. So 5 bats meaning I have no issues with it. 1 bat means I probably shouldn't have bought it. So out of my 5 bat rating system, I give this a solid 4 bats. I don't think I have given anything a solid 4 bats on my channel. The only reason why I'm giving it a solid 4 bats is because of those 2 shade problems that I ran into with the shimmery black and the purple shade. But overall, if those are fixed, I would give it a solid 5 bats because I really enjoy it. I've used this palette a few times already. It looks gorgeous on the eyes. You guys can actually see me wearing some of the colors today on my eyes today. What I'm wearing on my eyes is Aphrodite, Granite, and Obsidian on my eyes, and then I just took a lovely white eyeliner to create this graphic liner look. And look, it's just cute. Like we can't say it doesn't look cute because it does. But that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed me reviewing products that I got on TikTok. Do you guys like the concept of me buying stuff on TikTok and reviewing it here on this channel? I think it's fun, but tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, if you guys are on TikTok and you guys want to recommend me some brands that you guys want me to try out, please let me know, because TikTok is immense and I can't possibly see everything. So I'd love to see what you guys have to tell me. But overall, guys, that is the end of the video, and like always, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.